Ramodebo Mr. Mpilwani Maruta, Lekwele or what he is, isn't it? That Lekwele or again again. Okay, we'll again Mr. Mpilwani. We'll again or again an engineer or educator. Engineer or educator. Engineer or educator. Engineer, you are not paying attention always. Alright, we're moving forward. What is his great challenge that he had to face up? O kopakopanele yelo o ba tshwanetse gore a e fenye go ba a overcome ka sekgo a gone go e fetela ka a make a breakthrough a tshele o kopakopanele. Okay, I have to answer this question because I need to know for sure you are paying attention. In his field of study, what gave him a challenge? Is it throwing or is it struggling of getting high marks? I've given you answers. You choose. Throwing or struggling of getting high marks. Which one is that? That he has to correct or face. Who can take a guess? High marks or throwing? Throwing, thank you. Let's give him a clap. His two best institutions that he loved to study at. Vets, UCT, TUT. Which one is that? Vets. Correct. Okay, we have one of our guest speakers who arrived very late, Mr. Rogers Nkobeni. He did Bachelor of Education, University of Limpopo, and an educator currently. He's involved in COSATU, Young Workers in Sekhukhune region. He's a coordinator there in COSATU House. He's the founder of Youth Development, and then he's a licensed officer of Sanani Limpopo. Yes, let's give him a clap. Yes, you see, these are the people who have built up their profile. These are the people who have made everything possible for them. And that is the purpose of today. That should you, or if you had a dream and hope and wishes, that today they are crushed, that today they are stolen, these people, they are here to revive them up, to resurrect them. Correct? Pay attention. Few more questions are coming up. And I wish I had money in my pocket so that I can give it away for those who are paying attention. All right. Purpose of today is to uplift, resurrect, and revive your hopes, your dreams, wishes, which are stolen. I don't know, stolen by what? By circumstances, by situations and conditions you are faced up with. I don't know, you know it. But what happens to that thing you always dream about? What happens to your hope? You know it. What happens to it? Was it negatively influenced by the circumstances you are faced up with? Hence we have these people who went through great deals to achieve whatever it is that they have achieved today. So your case is not an exception. You'll pay attention and then you'll be motivated. Hence is the today of purpose, to be motivated, right? So it means you have made the correct choice. Once again, is your hopes or dreams influenced by the state of your mind or poor state of the mind? If you have a poor state of mind, it means at some point you are hearing things, about your life that is not good. You understand that you are undermined. These people are here to nurture that. These people are here to give fruit to your mind. It's up to you as to whether you take them and then they go through from one year to another. All right. Patrick Lekgoro, BSc Agriculture. Is it Agriculture? Agronomy? University of Limpopo, plus honors degree. Let's all stand and give Patrick Lekgoro a clap as he comes forward.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I also thank this opportunity that the FBA has given me. As I'm standing here, I can see some of them, they are saying, and I can say it's difficult to come and speak up after your elder has spoken. But nevertheless, I'm going to speak to my level best. Standing here, as I'm standing here on ground, perpendicular to the ground and parallel to you, so I'm going to tell you some good stories. As I'm saying, you will say, what can I say to you? I stand to you and I want to quote from the icon of Africa, Baba Nelson Mandela, when he once said, I quote, I stand before you today not as a prophet, but as a simple and a humble servant. It has not been an easy way to invest. I went to the University of Limpopo Develop Campus in 2008. It was not easy during those times, especially during my time at Monyaku High School. As a career guidance for what am I supposed to go and study at university. And there was this saying, if you are not from a financial muscles background, as your past does not determine the future or your guy. It has not been easy, indeed, with your BSc courses, because as they've indicated, sustainability. When I arrived, I remember when I was in my first year classes, I met this other tribe, Tongas, Vendas, and and some of these young ladies, by very volunteer private, were talking this accent English. They said, you know what speaking. And I was shivering and I was feeling close to equator. And remember, during our time, we are not dreamers, or if you want to be like this, you have to pass this. They used to say, dream according to the level of your intelligence. For example, because I want to be a doctor, whereas it's about you don't know maths and life science. Revelation why agriculture? As I was indicating, go career guidance, advice on which I'm told you study agriculture, but they were correcting me. But I know in agriculture, you are studying the science of agriculture, how to improve the food security in our country. Now I tell about what Congo, agriculture. So the center to the agriculture. So Gajama came to already do study agriculture. What I want to talk to you today, I just want to talk to you about the power and love of pen and paper. Because when those two things meet together, or when pen and paper kiss each other, they produce honorable men that you see that are honorable. But even if education, I can even quote from the Bible, Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. He quote a story from King James Version. Wisdom is the principal things. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting understanding. As you know, in the Bible, and you must have focus, a vision for Ojiran University. It's not been easy way. If it was a simple, or Ugaya was studying university, because challenge, some of the challenge, sometimes I want to challenge and remember, we meet different people. Sometimes attention. Mara renarila la tibawar rujwa background thing is so sanjare legit my fellow really late kile ka motivate ka ku mo beke bala ya physics wa school it was written by which are gave table come on lebe ngwa ile manjawara even a warning it was written warning do not read this book unless otherwise you are prepared to work very hard and spend many years in studies at a higher learning of institution. Even when you're from University of Ga-Sefoka, so even motivate our in real life. Sanjo ushokamele buka. Again, I was motivated by one of my teachers in high school. You must sacrifice at least 12 months of your year. You can sacrifice and you enjoy the rest. Is it about personally challenge? So I'm saying to you, you are really motivated. You must do your level best. Nangas bale buka kabakala hore tata wabala baba anga fediche aba kuje mere koshoka tuto asweni si kabakala tuto ke bushoko. As I'm saying, you must get the mission so that you can accomplish your vision when you are a student. For example, at the university, there are a lot of entertainment. When I argument Jakala, joy. Like there are some bashes, a lot of entertainment, socializer, or party beyond the limit. Officially, you have a test, then there is a bash in between. Baba seen only the vision of why go university. My future baba basa yo study. And then only I got demotivate. And now I go up now. Office akwa kamanta kalungala. Mushomo wata wile and our pass. Ola masha. But nari rataba or liti or rabali book. And when I arrived, I remember at university. They just said the medium language that is going to spoken here is English and English. And they say you are here to learn and nothing else but as to learn. So, I'm saying, you must have a vision, also you must at the end obtain your degree. Only over Tata double but there are some drop out because Bashoka a vision now why University. Let me say, when you are about to choose a certain degree, for example, on my side, agriculture, bear in mind, one of my lecturers once said, when you choose a certain degree, bear in mind that you will become a victim to others' discipline. It means if you choose agriculture, so, but you must tolerate or you will go with your studies or you concentrate on what you are doing. Some of them, now I have a bursary. If I were you, I will be doing what. And that person, if I were you, when I sent you to Monyaku, I'm motivating you or go and do some other courses. Really, you are willing to go and do whatever you like, your degree. But before you take a certain degree, you must ask advice from others who went through that studies. Or you must research, you must make your own research about that discipline that you are going to study. So I'm saying, success, let me define a success. I remember sometimes, whether it's very career special, success. A future bright. But all those things, according to me, they were perverted. Let me say, allow me to correct the incorrect correction that has been incorrect by correct corrector. People are defining a success being whether you are working or not. But to be successful in life, it means you have achieved what you have wanted to achieve. That's why when I quote from this man, the spokesperson of our province, Mr. Kuti Maloba, he was saying there is a difference between someone who says, I'm not having a work, and someone who's unemployable. If you are a youth, the youth of our today, they are facing with this challenge of unemployment. It means you are saying, I'm having a skill of this, so I must get work of this. That's why they're saying it's better to have a qualification so that when the opportunity comes, you must come and grab it. Okay? Square Wabutiaga was in a school, one of the car, our very and now such a school. Leolas Peggy Ere Monalipido at TV. Cecil, I got in university. Challenge. Some of us, we don't know English, and we're not even having confidence to speak in English. We cannot participate. But when you arrive there, you find that your lecture is coming from Nigeria. You find that the accent It's not what you used to hear. But I can say to you, you must concentrate on your studies always. Qualifications are there to secure people so that when opportunity comes, may come and grab them. So let me say, as I was saying, let me advise you so that you can use my advice in advance. Of course, I'm advising you in advance. Little education is dangerous. Why I'm saying little education is dangerous? All the school was home, but she was too high for it. When I was over and Shuma over and I was passamentary, but not passamentary and Ganu America. But if you have a vision of or when I go accomplish Chankuma fellow, you can't do that. You must go and further your studies. Little education is too dangerous. I'm saying, little education is dangerous. Let me continue to say, you must avoid dropping out of school. Some of you decide to go to university. Now, it might be difficult, it might be tough. Sanjo hotel of age. And let me tell you a secret. When I was in high school, I remember class 2007. I was not that much brilliant. Never number one. Markila Gabaka Hotel or Sanjiki Fijigirian, he passed. The only way, and the only way, Kiran pass. Let me share to you. I was having an opportunity last year, 2013 and 2014, to do internship at the Limpopo Department of Agriculture. When I saw a post, I applied, see it on a city press, apply, and they called me to come to interview. So I go there. I was prepared, having some questions. But when I arrived there, they were saying there were 5 posts, and they were calling 22 people to come to the interview. But I was so courageous. I was having courage that I will get it. But you'll get something in the future. When I arrived there, but I was having confidence. When I arrived there, it was my first interview, remember? But I managed to succeed at the ultimate end. So, the opportunities are still there for young people. And I'm also urging the students that are still students that you must invest on education. You can go and further your studies. Now I have a degree, BSc, which is equivalent to honors. So I also have an opportunity. I also want to go and further my studies to study masters. So I'm saying to you, must invest on education, because logo kawa charity no mung level la lekba kan kam ga charity la kam ga chona bang kam ga koloi bang ku jana, but there is one thing that they cannot take it from you is education. All the ila ona mutaka tawa wa yona. If you are having education like the power of pen and paper, motu really traffic cop because having an authority, well, but what I was our Baru Waka, Wawana, Ragana Mezuma, and I know I see them one example, or a Shiva Mohammed Silwana. Yeah, I'm about to conclude, but I want to tell you a secret. If you are having a qualification, it's a qualification. Actually, I apply a post. Apply. So, can you encourage our Taman school to study? There are many opportunities and bursary outside Nyakawana by Kemishi Jotana school. And if you look at school, you can look at the Jinch or Sokamele to put out hair. Spahan shower, my Nakanamut. You got the power of pen and paper. Either are Kare Ekaone. Leonard Sokamela Buja at la Mele Ponto, about the Korea Pampana, Lalo Dona Camara, Ilicabacala, Giapecha, that's Pedivar of Wow, Quail, and the one of Pulela, Cosarisha Mopi and Spatica, Kerawana Chalam, Lumela. I think I am out with a metabaya.